Mark, I'm sorry, but I can't marry you. In fact, I want to break up.
Wait, what? Esther, what do you mean? I got you pregnant. I thought that would make you happy.
But I'm going to marry someone much richer than you. I'm afraid there's just no way it can work between us at your income level.
Please, I don't understand. Where is this coming from all of a sudden? This isn't like you. It's spring and everything is full of life. Remember that you said that if we have a little girl, then we should call her Blossom.
I'm sorry, but this child will not be growing up poor. Do you understand me?
Look, I'll admit that I may not be super rich, but I think I make just about as much money as anyone else.
And that's the problem. I don't want to live like everybody else.
Esther, honestly, what has gotten into you? I don't understand why you're saying all of this. You always used to say that there was no point in wasting money during a date. You used to prefer to pack a couple of lunches and go to the park instead. You said that you wanted to grow your own vegetables and live off what you could produce. I never knew you to be someone obsessed with money or status. You were always too smart for that, and you never seemed discontented with our life.
That was just to make it easier to live with someone as poor as you. But the fact is that I really hated living like that.
Really? I had no idea.
I hate having no money. It's horrible, and I refuse to waste the rest of my life living like that.
Don't you think that you're still being a bit rash? Did something happen?
Nothing happened. I've just lost my patience with this, and I don't want to be poor anymore. I want a life full of money with lots of fancy things.
Well, what about our child?
What do you mean? There is no our child. It's another man's baby.
Wait, what? Are you serious? Oh, this can't be happening.
Except he told me that he wanted a son. So, when we found out it was a girl, I just got rid of it.
You did what? And this is how you decide to come forward and tell me that you've been having an affair?
Well, yes, basically.
But I trusted you. How could you do this?
I guess I'm just this kind of girl, you know? And you never noticed it until now. If I didn't tell you, you might never have noticed. That's why it's better if we break up.
So then, the person who I thought you were up until now has just been an act? And all the happy times that we've had together were all just lies?
That's right. None of it was real. Not even for 1 single second. I'm just that good of an actress.
I never thought that you could be capable of doing something like that. I still don't believe it.
Believe it or not, it doesn't really change the facts of the matter. Now, quit being a sniffling little baby and break up with me. I won't have a happy life if I have to spend it with you.
Okay, if that's what you want. And did you really mean that the kid wasn't even mine?
That's right. It was never yours to begin with.
Okay, well, I see. I was really serious about raising her with you. I dreamed about getting married and raising our family together. But I guess it was all just a dream that could never be.
That's right. You just saw what you wanted to see, but couldn't see the actual reality that lay before you.
Maybe you're right. Maybe this is what happened. I just can't believe it. I can't believe that something like this is happening. I don't know how I'll ever get over this.
Okay, you're dragging this out way too long. It's in your best interest to just forget about me and all of this.
Maybe you're right again. But just know that if you're ever in trouble, you can always reach out to me, okay? If I can't help, I at least promise to be there and listen to what you have to say.
What are you talking about? I'm not going to come to you with my problems.
Oh, right, of course. That was a silly thing to say. Sorry.
Now, goodbye forever.
I just broke up with the girl I'd been dating for 4 years. I always dreamed of saving up to start a family and buy a house with her. I was so happy when she got pregnant. I thought that I would finally be a dad. But it wasn't meant to be. My name is Mark, and I'm 39 years old. It's been 8 years since Esther and I broke up on that fateful day. It took some time, but I finally managed to get over her. Sometimes I still think about our daughter and what it would have been like if we had her, how our lives would have changed. Those are just daydreams about another life I was never able to have. I was raised by a single mother, and she passed away when I was in university. That is why it's always been my dream to start a family of my own. Maybe it's a bit simple, but it really is all I want in life. But maybe a family isn't in the cards for a guy like me who couldn't even hold on to Esther. That's why I've decided to try to be content with being single. I try to live every day to the fullest and have no regrets. But then, one day, I was delivered a shock that brought the past crashing back.
Daddy, Mommy isn't moving, and she's gotten so cold.
Sorry, who is this? How did you get my number?
It's Blossom, Daddy.
Wait, what? This is Esther's number. Is Esther your mommy?
Yeah, that's Mommy's name.
So then, you're Esther's daughter?
Yeah, that's me.
I don't believe this. So you mean she had another daughter and named her Blossom as well?
No, Daddy, it's me. I'm the only Blossom. Mom told me that I should reach out to you if anything ever happened to her.
Did something happen to your mom?
She stopped moving all of a sudden, and now she feels really cold. I tried shaking her, but she isn't waking up.
I don't believe this. Blossom, can you please tell me where you are right now?
We're at the hospital together. Since you're my dad, you have to come here and save Mom. She always said that you would come if we were in trouble.
She said that? That I would be the one to go and help her? What is going on here?
I don't know, but I'm scared. But she said that you're my real dad. That's what Mom told me. She said so herself.
Your mom told you that I'm your real dad? I don't know what to say. I'm just shocked.
Please hurry and get your daddy. I'm so scared.
Are there any doctors there? Have they seen your mom yet?
I don't know what's happening. Everyone is talking so quickly and using big words. I just know to talk to you because my mom said so. She told me that it was really, really important for me to talk to you. She told me that I needed to tell you and Grandma, but you have to come here.
She said all of that? Do you know what happened to your mom? Please tell me anything that you can.
Daddy, please, I'm really super scared right now. Why isn't Mommy waking up? Why won't she move? Who's gonna feed me if Mommy's in the hospital?
What do you mean?
I need you to come and help us, Daddy, please. We need you. Mommy and I got in the car and we're driving somewhere, but then I think that we got in an accident.
Well, what about you, Blossom? Are you okay?
I'm okay. Mommy protected me when the car smashed into ours.
Oh, well, that's a relief. How old are you, by the way?
I'm 8 years old. Please, Daddy, what is happening to Mommy? She feels so cold. Why won't she move?
Are there any other adults around or nearby where you are?
There was a nurse, but she isn't here anymore. I only have Mr. Bear here with me.
Mr. Bear? Who's that?
Mommy gave him to me. He comes with me wherever I go.
I understand. Then you and Mr. Bear watch over your mom until I get there, okay? I'm leaving for the hospital right now.
Thank you so much, Daddy. I'm so scared right now. Please hurry and come. I don't know what to do. I'm just a little girl. I'm so scared.
Everything is going to be okay. Just be a good girl and wait until I get there. And don't text anyone else, okay? Just wait until I arrive.
Okay, Daddy, I'll wait for you. I won't text anyone else.
Good girl. I'll be there soon, okay? Just hold tight and be brave for me. I won't be long. And just like that, my world was flipped on its head. I rushed to the hospital as fast as I could. Not only did I want to make sure that Esther was okay, but who was this Blossom girl? Could she really be? But first I had to try and figure out what was happening to my ex. Why couldn't she move and why was she getting so cold? And why was this Blossom girl texting me from her phone? Maybe this was just another one of Esther's tricks? Either way, it sounds like something happened to Esther and that she wanted me to be there for her. I just hoped that she remained stable until I arrived. And there she was, lying on the hospital bed, unmoving. Next to her stood a little girl, watching over her mom with a stuffed bear grasped tight in her little hand. She told me that she was 8, but she looked even smaller than that. Blossom's frame was frail, and it was clear just from looking at her that she wasn't getting enough to eat. Could this little girl really be my daughter? I didn't know what to believe at all anymore.
Bring back my daughter.
Sorry, who am I speaking to?
This is Chuck. I'm Blossom's father.
And how did you get my number?
I saw it on my wife's phone and decided that I would reach out to you myself.
Oh, I see. So you went through your wife's phone? I think Blossom told me about someone named Chuck.
I knew it. So you do have my daughter with you then. How dare you just kidnap someone else's child? I'm gonna call the cops on you.
I didn't kidnap anyone. Esther told me that she wanted me to take her away with me.
What are you talking about? Esther isn't even alive anymore.
I know, and I'm genuinely sorry for your loss, but even Blossom herself wanted to come with me.
But I'm her father. There's no way that Esther would prefer she was with you over me. If you were really her father, then where have you been all this time, huh? What have you even done for her? This girl is practically all skin and bones.
Well, according to Blossom, that is because she wasn't being fed regularly at your house.
So that little brat just couldn't keep her mouth shut, huh? Well, I didn't have anything to do with that. Esther was in charge of the kid, and sometimes she'd feed her, and sometimes not.
Well, the fact of the matter is that Blossom says that she wants to stay here with me. She says that she hates living with you, so I'll be taking care of her from now on.
No, you won't, you sneaky little child napper. Do you really think that you can just take her away from me? And what did you tell the cops to make them leave you alone?
The cops saw how Blossom talked about living with you and knew right away that something wasn't right at her old home. Honestly, this is why I want to avoid talking to you at all. But when the cops showed up at my house and started telling me that you had filed a report, I explained to them that I couldn't let Blossom go back to a situation like that. And they listened to me.
Well, that little brat should have called me first. Why did she go to you? What was she thinking? Why didn't she make sure to call her real dad first?
You may be her real dad on paper, unfortunately, but you aren't her real dad.
What are you talking about? You're one of Esther's ex-boyfriends, aren't you?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, I've had a DNA test. I know she isn't my blood. But are you really trying to tell me that you're the actual father? You're one of the dirtbags that Esther cheated on me with?
No, you don't understand. She didn't cheat on you. We were actually engaged before she left me. To be with you, apparently.
Yeah, so that's who you are. Well, she ultimately chose me over you. But since you got back together with her, it seems I'll be sure to make you pay for your cheating.
What do you mean by that?
What do you think I mean? You were having an affair with my wife, so I'm gonna sue you. It's the best way to get back at the deceitful woman and her lies.
Hey, come on. We shouldn't be talking about the recently deceased this way.
Why not? It's the truth, isn't it? For 8 years, I've raised that little girl on my coin when you should have been paying child support the whole time. Well, it's time to pay the piper, bub.
You treated Esther more like a maid than a wife, and you didn't even feed Blossom enough food while you had her. How can you try and claim responsibility now?
Well, I want to be compensated for my years of keeping that brat alive on my dime. You ought to thank me.
Thank you? For what? If anything, I should be the one going to the cops and seeing that they punish you for the way that you've treated this poor child.
The cops aren't going to do anything to me. Don't be stupid. Besides, it was Esther who wasn't feeding Blossom, not me. I had nothing to do with any of that.
I can't believe that someone like you really exists.
Anyways, I just want you to give me my daughter back.
She isn't your daughter, and I refuse to hand her back to you.
How do you think she survived up until now? Wasn't I there for her? Didn't I pay for the food that she ate and the roof over her head?
I can appreciate that you've been there for all of Blossom's life, but Esther explained to me the truth of your situation.
That crazy old broad didn't know what she was talking about. But I'll tell you what, you can make this all go away if you just give me $30,000.
Wait, you want what now?
Unless you want to take this to the courts, I want $30,000.
You want me to pay you off for Blossom? Oh, you're a sick, sick man, you know that?
You think I'm asking a lot? I'm asking for a portion of what I've spent over the past 8 years on this girl. So, what do you say?
You're just a sick, sad, pathetic man is what I say. What I can't understand is how Esther chose to be with a man like you over me. It just doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna find out the truth.
Hey, what the heck is this letter that I got from your lawyer? What is this, some kind of pronouncement from the judge?
That's right. I'm gonna make sure that you no longer have any form of custody of Blossom. I will be her only legal guardian from now on.
What the heck? I told you that I would have given her to you for $30,000. You didn't have to go and get the law involved here.
I had no way of ever trusting that you would respect your end of the deal. Besides, the DNA test showing that I was her real father was really all I needed, although I do have plenty more evidence to help my case.
What are you talking about? What kind of evidence do you think you have? You've never even been to our house once.
Oh, don't you know? I found all the proof I needed right where I least expected to.
What kind of messed up riddle is this, huh? Just say what you want to say.
I took in Blossom with basically just the clothes she was wearing and what little money her mother had given her. I was almost ready to give up, until I noticed the most important thing she had.
Well, spit it out already. What did you find?
Inside of Blossom's precious Mr. Bear was a secret USB, and inside of that USB was all the proof that I needed.
You're joking. Oh, this can't be real.
That's right. It had all the little secrets that you would probably prefer stay that way. And when I did a little digging around the actual files, I found exactly what I was looking for.
I'm sure you just found a bunch of junk written by that disturbed woman. I'm a saint for taking care of her and her brat for as long as I did.
I found out all about why Esther didn't want to marry me. She was worried about the debt that her parents had and thought that if she got together with you, that she could use your wealth to help her folks out. And as soon as you saw that weakness, you sunk your claws into her. That's why Esther canceled our wedding so suddenly. I was shocked at the time. I really couldn't believe it at first. The poor girl.
Well, it's her parents' fault for taking out loans that they couldn't afford to pay back, and I can't help it if I happen to be loaded, but I gave her a good life.
I think that she tried to maintain the same outlook to convince herself that she made the right choice, but in the end, I'm sure that Esther hated living with you. And she hated how you punished her for giving birth to a girl.
Well, I need a boy to inherit the family name. What the heck am I supposed to do with some useless little girl? I wouldn't have cared whose kid it was as long as it was a boy.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I have fertility trouble and that it's difficult for me to have children. That's why I never made a stink even though I always knew Blossom wasn't even my child to begin with. I was just happy to finally be getting an heir. Once I found out that it was a girl, though, I asked her to deal with it for me.
Do you even realize what you're saying right now?
Well, I still don't have an heir, a real proper male heir. But maybe now that you've taken the brat off of my hands and her mom is gone, this is the perfect chance to start over.
You are horrible. You're a terrible person. Esther kept a journal of all the horrible things you did to Blossom and even has recordings and videos of it on her USB. Everything I have on you is more than enough to see that I win in our trial. I will become her one and only father.
Oh, quit messing with me. Just pay me what I told you to, and this can all be over. I am not joking.
I also mentioned how you were trying to sell your daughter to the police too.
Wait, you told them that?
That's right. I'm not gonna pay. You are. You're gonna pay for all the misery that you caused for Aster and Blossom. I'll make you pay.
Okay, fine, whatever. Please, just no cops. I don't care if you don't pay. I'll even let you keep the kid. Just please, no cops.
Mark, I'm so sorry for the horrible way that I broke up with you. I hope that you find someone else soon with whom you can start your happy family. I wish that we could have made our own home together with Blossom. I've always loved you more than anything else in this world.
Aster wrote this in a letter saved on the USB inside Mr. Bear. Aster tried to make me hate her on purpose so that I could forget about her. That is why she even lied about getting rid of Blossom. But I knew that she was my daughter as soon as I saw her little face. This was later confirmed via DNA tests as well. Chuck was arrested and thrown into a jail cell for the things that he did. After that, Blossom became my legally recognized daughter, and I finally have the family that I always wanted. Becoming a dad all of a sudden comes with its fair share of problems, but it's completely worth it when I think about who I'm doing it for. Aster, I just want you to know that Blossom and I are happy. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Honey, I just got a call from the hospital. The nurse said Dad passed away a few minutes ago.
Oh my goodness. How did he pass away so suddenly?
He was doing okay last night when I visited him at the hospital. I thought he was out of the woods for the moment. His doctor said there seemed to be a couple more days, but things took a sudden downturn. His condition deteriorated so fast, and there was nothing the doctors could do for him. I wanted to be there for his last moments, but here I am being an undutiful daughter again. I regret not visiting and calling my sick dad more often. I used raising a child and supporting my husband as an excuse, but looking back now, I realized that I was too selfish. I thought I was doing my best, but now I feel like I fell short. On the day he was first diagnosed with colon cancer, I felt like my world was falling apart. He was my rock and only family after my mom's passing early in my childhood. He was everything I had, and the thought of losing him killed me. I remember feeling completely lost and helpless, like I didn't know what to do or how to help him. Over the years, I somehow got tired of watching him go through chemotherapy, hospitalization, and discharges, and I wasn't there when he might need me. I blame myself for not being there for him during those difficult times. He was there by himself all alone. I should have visited him more often and called him more frequently to check in and see how he was doing. I can't even imagine how he must have felt being sick all alone. It's such a relief to know that he'd be happy in a place without pain, but my heart can't accept the reality that I can't see him anymore. I wish I could have been there for him more, and that I could have eased his suffering in some way, because just like he was all I had, I was all he had. I hope that he knew how much I loved him and that he forgives me for not being there for him as much as I should have been. I miss him already, but I hope that he's at peace now.
Don't blame yourself. Do you hear me? It wasn't your fault. You weren't able to be there for Jerry's last moments because I was away from home on a business trip. You couldn't help it. Sarah has developmental disabilities and you were already overwhelmed by taking care of her. You had to be there for her because you're her mom. If you need to blame someone, blame me. I could have been there for Sarah, so you could have been there for Jerry if I wasn't on a business trip. I'm sure he understood your situation. He's your father and he loved you more than anything in the world.
Do you think so? Would he understand?
Of course he would, so don't beat yourself up too much and blame yourself. Just wait for me, I'll be right there. You're the only child, so I'll be there on your behalf for the funeral to greet the guests.
Thank you, David. I appreciate it.
By the way, didn't he have a lot of assets? Didn't you hear anything about it?
I don't know yet.
How much do you think it would be?
He invested in stocks and had a townhouse as well. He also had savings and CDs, so I assume it would be worth about $1 million total. But I'll be able to find out the details when I speak to the lawyer.
What a jackpot! He left us such a great gift.
What's wrong with you? Are my dad's assets really that important? What is this uncomfortable feeling that seems like you're more interested in his assets than in the sadness of his passing?
Oh, that's impossible. You know well that I've always thought of your father as my own father. It's just that losing such a great father like him is more heartbreaking and painful for me than for anyone else. So don't misunderstand me and make me feel sad. I remember when I first met him. He greeted me with a big smile and a hug that made my heart warm. I was so nervous about meeting your father for the first time, but his smile comforted me so much. Although I didn't express my affection towards him very much, I loved him as my own father. I miss him as much as you do.
Thank you for saying that. It comforts my heart.
A sure thing, Brenda. I'll be there for you and stand next to you strongly. I'll protect you, so don't worry about anything, okay?
Glad to hear that. Drive safely and see you soon. Hello. I'm an ordinary housewife who's been married for 15 years and has a 9-year-old daughter with developmental disabilities. My husband and I met at our first job after college and got married after dating for about a year. We almost gave up on having a child, but a precious life came to us when we least expected it, and we were overjoyed. This was Sarah. However, she was born with developmental disabilities. My husband can be somewhat selfish and temperamental, and we had many arguments in the early days of our marriage. However, I tried to understand him because I thought that raising a child with developmental disabilities will also be emotionally challenging for him. I took care of our daughter's treatment entirely by myself, by seeing the doctor and taking her to the therapist twice a week, and I tried not to burden him unless it was absolutely necessary. Looking back now, it was foolish, but I felt like I was responsible for giving birth to a child with developmental disabilities, even though I knew it wasn't my fault. When my father passed away, my husband comforted me and said he would willingly take care of me. I was touched by his words, without knowing what was waiting ahead of me. I couldn't have imagined what kind of twists and turns were waiting for me ahead. Where are you, David? Where did you go in the middle of the funeral? Weren't you welcoming the guests?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Something urgent came up, so I stepped out for a second. Sorry for not giving you a heads up.
What kind of urgent matter?
It's nothing important. You don't need to worry about it. I'll be back before you know it, so please welcome the guests instead of me while I'm out here. It won't take long.
Who is that woman you're with?
What? What woman? Is that a joke? It is not funny, honey. That joke is not funny at all when we're in the middle of your father's funeral.
I'm talking about that woman you couldn't stop kissing in the car. Who was that slut doing inappropriate stuff with you in my car?
I said it's not funny. I think you've watched too many soap operas. Are you making jokes to try force a smile because the sadness of losing your father is too much? But I am not finding it funny. Such jokes shouldn't be made even for the sake of making jokes.
I said stop playing around and tell me straight what's going on. Don't get me mad. You don't want me to get mad right now.
I mean, what kind of woman are you talking about? I understand that you're going through a hard time because of Jerry, but don't you think it's unfair for me if you make an irrational guy in a situation like this?
How can you be so mischievous and shameless? How dare you bring a woman to my father's funeral and engage in such filthy behavior? Do you think I'm a joke?
What filthy behavior are you talking about? Do you have any evidence? Do you have any evidence showing I engaged in such inappropriate behavior with another woman? I'm not going to stand it anymore if you keep accusing me of what I didn't do when you don't even have the evidence. Do you understand? I won't let it happen even if it's you. You can't falsely accuse me or insult me out of nowhere.
I have a photo in my hand right now of you doing dirty things with that woman wearing vulgar makeup and a cheap dress. I have the evidence in my hand of what you're denying.
Oh, how could you possibly have a photo when you must be hectic taking care of the guests? How in the world were you able to follow me to the parking lot and saw me? That doesn't make any sense.
That's right. I was busy taking care of the guests. But do you know who wasn't? Sarah. Didn't you realize she followed you? She said she saw her dad heading out, so hurriedly she followed you. She followed you all the way to the parking lot, calling out Dad on her way, but you weren't able to hear her, Probably because you were too excited to see your mistress. She told me with a frightened face that her daddy enthusiastically kissed a stranger in the car.
Did Sarah really say that?
She said she had no idea what her daddy was doing exactly, but she knew that it was a bad thing to do. She thought she needed to take the picture so she could show it to me. Are you sure you're a dad when you showed such disgusting behavior to your daughter?
Are you saying it was possible for Sarah to do all of that when she has developmental disabilities? I thought she was just a fool with mental problems, so it's pretty unexpected. Are you sure she has developmental disabilities? Did you play me by coming up with excuses for her being sick to stay home because you didn't want to work?
What the hell is the matter with you? Do you even know what you're saying?
Well, that seems to be the truth. How can someone with developmental disabilities can take a photo? Isn't that difficult for even a normal kid without disabilities?
Do you know how much effort I've put in for Sarah? I even quit my job to focus on her to see the doctors and go to therapy at least twice a week. Did you even know that there are different levels of disability within developmental disorders? Sarah is at the level where she's capable of living a mostly normal life. She can distinguish what's right and wrong, and that's why she was able to think to leave evidence by taking a photo. And yet you didn't even care enough about your own daughter to realize that. Do you still think you have the right to call yourself a father?
What responsibility are you talking about? It's your responsibility because you're the one who gave birth to her. You have no right to complain about it. So why did you give birth to a defective baby like her to begin with? You should have given birth to a normal child like everyone else. Then you could go on and have a job and you didn't have to put in any kind of effort. Taking care of your sick child is your job as a mother. Why are you trying to pass the blame onto me? You're just trying to blame me for something you caused. Stop blaming others and take responsibility for your own actions.
I never blamed others. Sarah has been my everything from the moment she was born. She is a gift from God, whether she's a child with developmental disabilities or not. She is the best gift I've ever gotten. I'm thankful for her every day. So, stop talking about her or the responsibilities and change the subject. Since when was it? Since when were you cheating on me behind my back? Didn't you have the decency to wait at least until the funeral was over? Why did you have to bring her to my father's funeral?
Why do you want to know? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to divorce me or something? Now your father has passed away. Are you sure you're ready to be an orphan after getting a divorce? Are you trying to make Sarah grow up without a father like you who struggled to grow up without a mother?
A dad like you who's so despicable and didn't even bother to stop his disgusting behavior with another woman in front of his daughter doesn't have to exist. I'm saying a dad who's not ashamed of showing such behavior in front of his daughter doesn't have to exist. Actually, she'll be better off without someone like you.
What did you say?
She told me everything. She happened to have eye contact with you, but you pretended not to see her and then continued to kiss that bitch in front of her. Why did you have to do that? Pretending not to see her and knowing that she already saw everything. Didn't you consider the pain and confusion she would feel? Are you still lying about it and pretending it didn't happen when she witnessed everything?
Do you trust a single word spoken by a kid with developmental disabilities? Are you that stupid? Now I can tell that her disabilities came from you. I never knew you were that stupid. Then it's a marriage fraud because you never told me you had mental disabilities.
I'm so shocked that I can't even speak. After all this, you're now accusing me of being retarded and committing marriage fraud? Sarah may have a developmental disability, but she doesn't make things up out of nowhere. How dare you give my precious 9-year-old daughter a painful wound that she'll never forget? I will never forgive you for this.
Do you still not realize that it's all your fault? You only cared about Sarah and your father's illness, so I had no choice but to seek comfort from another woman because I was so lonely. It's not wrong for me to seek the attention, comfort, and love that you couldn't give me from another woman, is it? It's like going to an orthopedic doctor when my shoulder, back, or legs hurt. I just happened to meet a woman who filled the void in my heart and my need for love. Don't you even understand such a thing as my wife? You should have paid more attention to me. Everything happened because you were negligent about me. I told you to look at yourself before blaming others.
Are you blaming me for your infidelity? Who's the one that just ate and watched TV and played games and refused to even have a conversation with me? What was that again? You felt empty and wanted love? Do you think I didn't feel the same way? I also wanted comfort and love just like you did. But when I tried to fill that void for you, did you ever try to accept it? Who was the one that wouldn't even look at me or say a word when you came home and just ate the food I prepared for you and watched TV and played games? Are you trying to deny your own actions and blame it all on me?
You were gonna fill me up? Oh, don't make me laugh. I have my own fantasies about women. Even if I'm starving, I don't have so much of an appetite that will make me eat anything in my sight. I'm sorry that I'm not physically attracted to a shrunken, skinny body without curves on withered skin. You have a face covered in wrinkles, freckles, and fatigue, and you wear loose and shabby clothes all the time. I'm sorry that I'm not physically attracted to your pitiful, plain, and lowly woman like you.
Hold on. What on earth are you babbling about so excitedly? Do you honestly think that your lack of involvement in parenting and household chores has nothing to do with my weight loss? If you had been more proactive in helping out around the house, maybe I wouldn't have had to become the shrunken, skinny body without any curves. It's not like I enjoy looking like a walking skeleton, you know? And don't even get me started on the fact that I'm basically running this entire household on my own. Taking care of a sick child is hard enough as it is, but when you add in all the other responsibilities like taking care of your parents, cooking, cleaning, and everything else, it's no wonder I haven't been able to gain any weight. Yet here you are acting like you have no idea what's going on. Oh, and let's not forget about the fact that we're both getting older. Did you really think that you could just pop a beauty pill and magically maintain the same appearance you had 15 years ago? Newsflash, that's not how it works. Look in the mirror and know your place. Do you think all the nonsense you just said justifies your infidelity? Did you actually believe everything you said makes sense?
Infidelity? If anything, staying married to you is infidelity to her. Don't you dare insult my love with such vulgar words just because you find it hard to listen to. Falling in love is not a crime, especially when life feels suffocating and bleak. It's the first time in a long while that I felt butterflies in my stomach. She fills my emptiness and gives me a love that no one else in this world can. Don't all men experience this kind of love at least once in their lifetime? I mean, don't we all need to experience this kind of love? Once my heart's battery is fully charged with love, I was gonna stop. So why couldn't you wait patiently instead of foolishly creating this mess? Is there anything good that comes out of bickering with each other? Haven't you heard the saying, 3 years of deafness, 3 years of blindness for married couples who spend their entire lives together? If we're gonna be together for the rest of our lives, wouldn't it be wiser for you to embrace your husband with your broad mind, pretend to be deaf or blind to certain things, and move on with a forgiving heart? You ran towards me like this, looking for a fight, but what good does it do? Won't you be the only one who becomes more miserable in the end?
Are you talking about a century ago? Why should I endure and pretend not to see such a dirty sight when I'm perfectly capable of everything? Do you even bother yourself to take care of Sarah or do household chores? You're not needed anyway. Or rather, it will be better if you were not here. Sarah and I would be better off without you. Do you have any idea how hard it is for me to raise someone else's grown-up son, let alone my own sick baby? I don't understand why you're so confidently talking to me when all you know how to do is eat, sleep, and use the bathroom when you're in your 40s. Take this opportunity to divorce me and meet as many women as you want to satisfy your desires. Go back to your mother and stay with her, who still quarrels with me about losing her son to me. It's for your own good, so hurry up and find your way out of here.
That sounds like a plan. We should go through the property division sooner than later to make that happen, shouldn't we? Hand me half of what your father left. It'll be about $500,000, right? I'm gonna divorce you as fast as today, as long as you give me that money.
You've got to be kidding me. You think even a dime of that is going to you? Why would a complete stranger like you covet my family's property? Your greed is so excessive that it's disgusting. Can you please be more appropriate?
Didn't Jerry always say that a son-in-law is also a son? He said he considered me as his own son. I'm entitled to the property because I'm his son. He thanked me a million times for being responsible for his daughter and granddaughter, so this is how he should repay me. You didn't forget how grateful he was to me, did you?
I don't think so. He didn't like his son-in-law because he knew how you were to me and Sarah. So he was just trying to flatter you, hoping his words would make you a decent human being. You're incredibly stupid for not even understanding the meaning behind his words. By the way, I met with the lawyer this morning. He informed me that my dad wrote a will a long time ago stating all of his assets are to be passed down only to me. How much of a poor and insufficient son-in-law must you have been for him to have drawn such a clear line and guarded me and his assets against you so perfectly? I'm crying again at my dad's deep love for his unworthy daughter. I may have been an insufficient daughter, but my father was a wonderful father until the very end of his life.
Damn it! He really did hit the nail on the head like a sly fox. All this time, Jerry had been sweet-talking me, calling my name with a smile and complimenting me. But behind my back, he was up to no good, huh? As they say, you can know the path of a snake in the grass, but you can't know what's in a person's heart. It was amazingly correct. I had no idea he would stab me in the back. How dirty and despicable.
Hey, I'm the one who's supposed to say that to your ugly face. Don't you dare speak ill of him with your treacherous, despicable, and contemptible mouth. You haven't bothered to pay him a visit even once during his long time of illness, have you? Who the hell do you think you are talking about getting stabbed in the back? My father should be the one who wasn't able to close his eyes peacefully because he was worried about his daughter and granddaughter. It was such a relief that he was able to see the true side of you and wrote a will a long time ago. If he'd not done that, he wouldn't have been able to close his eyes even in the afterlife because he felt so unfair.
Okay then, we don't get a divorce then. We're still legally married if we don't get a divorce, which means I have rights to your father's assets along with you. I'll stop cheating and seeing other women and be faithful to you and Sarah. That's what you want, right? Happy now? Then your father will peacefully go to heaven or whatever without worrying about anything. Isn't that the least good you can do for him?
Why are you such a parasite? I know you love money so much, but please preserve dignity like any human should do. I'm saying I want to get rid of you. Don't you understand English? How much simpler do I have to explain it to an adult in his 40s? I'm saying I want to break up with you, who doesn't know how to help or doesn't have the willingness to help with household chores or childcare. I'm saying I don't want to live with you anymore, who never loved his own daughter, but showed her things that shouldn't be shown. I'm saying I don't even want to talk to you anymore, you who only knows how to eat, sleep, drink, and cheat. But I don't know why you don't know when to step away. How much longer should I go on before you understand? How much more miserable do you have to become before you give up?
Let me give you a piece of advice. Don't rely solely on Jerry's assets like a fool. Do you need to experience how miserable your life will be as a widow raising a developmentally disabled daughter for the rest of your life? Do you think you can live with just $1 million until the day you die? You might end up being scammed and lose everything. Do you think someone who has been a mom and a housewife for the past 10 years can manage that money well? $1 million is not as much money as you think. Do you understand?
I have a lot more than you do, so keep your lectures to yourself, okay? Stop with the nonsense and go home and pack your stuff right frickin' now. I'm gonna sell the house that my dad bought for me, and I'm gonna move into his place with Sarah. You should run to your mom's arms since you're not welcome with me or Sarah anymore. Ask your mom to hold you warmly and tightly as you feel empty and hungry for love, okay? The car you have been having filthy stuff with your mistress is what my dad bought me. So I want you to drag her out of my car and hand the keys to me immediately. I don't care who she is and how she ended up with you. Just get her out of my car. For the inside of my car that you two damaged, I'll get the estimates and file for compensation for damages tomorrow. I'll also file for alimony for the dirty adultery you committed, so be prepared for it.
Oh no. Oh, why did things turn out like this, honey? Maybe I was crazy. I must have done everything wrong, and I'll make sure something like this never happens again. I'll go back to the funeral right now and greet the guests properly and send Jerry off to heaven with sincerity. Please forgive me. I'm begging on my knees for you to forgive me.
Don't even think about coming back to the funeral. I'll have my cousins beat the crap out of you. After what happened, I got what I wanted, a divorce from my husband and custody of my daughter. My ex-husband willingly gave up the custody of Sarah, saying he never needed or wanted such a girl with developmental disabilities in the first place. Seeing his shameless face made me relieved that I could divorce him before it was too late. Considering the fact that my daughter has more sensitivity and fears than normal children, she must have been emotionally shocked and hurt by what she witnessed. Therefore, we agreed that there would be no visitation between Sarah and her dad for a while. It's bittersweet that it was easy for us to agree on no visitation between Sarah and my ex-husband, because he didn't want to see her anyway. I am receiving child support regularly, though. On the other hand, I'm still doing my best for my daughter's treatment. I started working part-time as a cashier at a grocery store because I got bored staying at home while she was at school. For the happiness of my daughter and myself, I'm working with a smile today too. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more videos.
Hey, you!
Hello, Catherine.
Are you dead? I told you to call me every morning to say hi. I thought I said that's one of your many responsibilities when you married my precious son and became my daughter-in-law.
I'm sorry, it was so busy this morning to help the kids and David get ready. I called you yesterday, though. I only missed today.
Trying is not enough. You need to do it. And why are you busy when you don't even work? Poor Dave, he's the one who's busy putting food on the table for you and the kids. What did he have for breakfast today? You didn't forget his supplements too, did you?
He had his supplements and had cereal this morning.
Cereal! I told you he needs to eat a full meal so he won't be hungry until lunchtime. How many times must I tell you? You can't even do that much when he's making money for you.
I offered him an omelet, but he wanted the cereal. I couldn't help it.
Stop making excuses. I'll check in tomorrow again with his breakfast. You should do better than that.
Yes, ma'am.
By the way, you know it's Arthur's birthday next week, right? We're gonna celebrate at home this time, so come a day early. You need to make food and prepare things.
A day early. I have to talk to David first if he can take a day off.
He should be able to. It's his father's birthday. When you come home, clean the house and mow the lawn in the front and the backyard. Do the grocery shopping too. There's no food at home. Don't ask for Dave's help. He's already tired from work and needs to rest.
Catherine, that's a lot of work to do, even if we come a day early. We have to come back home right after the birthday party.
No, you don't. I'll be on a golf trip to Napa Valley with my friends all week next week. So you have to be the ones to celebrate Arthur's birthday and take care of the house chores when I'm not there. You can't just leave your father-in-law alone on his birthday, can you? And make sure to stay there until I come back, okay?
Why is that?
Because I'm going to check your work when I come back. You're dead meat if things are not completed the way I told you to. Got it?
Oh, well, okay.
How dare you talk to me like that? I am your mother-in-law, not a friend. Didn't your parents teach you manners? Don't you ever sigh at me. This is exactly why all daughter-in-laws should be beaten to a pulp so they can learn how to properly treat their mother-in-laws. What a terrible world we live in.
Honey, I'm so distressed. This is not fair.
What is it this time?
It's your mom.
Oh, it's my mom again? You never stop whining about her, do you? What about her this time?
What do you mean I never stop whining about her? Anyway, you know it's your dad's birthday next week?
And?
She's gonna go to a golf trip with her friends to Napa Valley next week. What I'm saying is, why is she going on a trip with her friends instead of Arthur when it's his birthday? Does it have to be on the week of his birthday? It doesn't make sense.
They've been together for more than 30 years, and maybe they thought celebrating his birthday for the past 30 years was enough for them. Skipping one birthday is not the end of the world.
Maybe. But if it's not enough, why is she telling me to take charge of his birthday celebration? I understand her going on a trip with her friends, but telling me to take care of it is unreasonable. She told me to come home a day early and do all kinds of house chores on top of the birthday celebration. She even wanted me to do the grocery shopping for her. She also told me to stay there until she comes back from her trip so she can check my work. Who does she think I am? I'm not some stupid girl who can't even take care of chores. I do them every day myself. Can you even take a day off? You always say it's impossible.
That should be no problem.
Just like that? I thought you had a big project so you couldn't even take a few hours off for April's ballet recital.
Things have changed. And maybe she told you to come a day early because she misses you.
Are you insane? She probably misses me so she can order me around to do the work for her. I'm not her maid or her housekeeper. It's not acceptable that she pushes her responsibility onto me.
Is that what you think of her? Don't be so rude and respect her. How foolish of you. You don't need to show off your foolishness because you've shown enough already.
What did you just say? Hey, whose side are you on?
I'm not taking sides here. If you have complaints, deal with her directly. I hate people who talk trash behind their back. Take care of your problem on your own and don't drag me into this. What do you want me to do? I'm so tired.
Who should I talk to then? It's your mom and your family.
I don't care. I'm busy now. I'll talk to you later.
Dave. Hi, Arthur.
Hey, Pumpkin. How are you?
I'm so sad.
What's going on? Who's making you sad? How can I help you? Just tell me. I'm gonna get back at them. Is it Dave? Is he misbehaving?
No, actually, it's something else.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Did you know Catherine is going on a golf trip with her friends next week when it's your birthday?
Yes, I did. I told her to go. You know she started golf lately and she's having so much fun. She asked me if it would be okay for her to go, so I said definitely okay. She also said that it would be better for you guys too. You have a lot on your plate right now with Dave having a big project. I've had 62 birthdays and I don't mind skipping this one.
Is that what she told you? She told me to come on the day before your birthday and get ready for your birthday celebration. She also told me to take care of the house chores and wait until she comes back. She said she's gonna check my work.
Why the heck did she tell you to do that? You're not a maid or a housekeeper.
I guess I can take that.
No way, you can't let her treat you like that. Don't let her get started. Times have changed. The time when a daughter-in-law does whatever her mother-in-law demands is over. You're a family, not someone who works for her and someone she can order around.
Thank you, Arthur, for having my back. I wish Dave did too. I told Dave what happened with Catherine, but he only got mad. He said don't talk trash about her behind your back. He told me to deal with her directly, but honestly, I didn't expect him to do anything for me. I needed to vent, and all I wanted from him was to just hear me out. Here's our conversation.
Yeah, this is giving me a headache. I had no idea he was so careless about you. I apologize that I raised a monster. I am so sorry, Angela. I was busy with work when I was young, so I didn't have a chance to pay attention to Catherine or Dave. It's my fault that they're so selfish. I should have done better.
Why would you say that? It's not your fault.
Thank you for saying that, but I feel like it is. Anyways, I don't need a birthday celebration this year. Just stay home and rest. I'll bring a housekeeper or something for the house chores. You don't need to worry about it.
No way. We're celebrating your birthday. We can't be there a day early or stay there until Catherine comes back, but we will be there on the day of your birthday. We'll get there around 10, so expect us by then. I've been practicing making a perfect Philly cheesesteak casserole that you like so much. I'm still trying.
You didn't need to. You must be busy with kids.
I wanted to, though. I hope you like it. You know I greatly look up to you and love you, right?
I love you so much too. I'm blessed to have you as my daughter-in-law. I'm so grateful for you.
I am the one who is blessed to have a father-in-law like you. I'll do better. I'll be the best daughter-in-law for you.
You already deserve the world's best daughter-in-law award. I can't stop bragging about you to my friends. They always talk about how their daughter-in-laws are not visiting them, even calling them only once in a while. How I'm blessed that my daughter-in-law is calling me and visiting me so often when even my own son couldn't care less about me. Sometimes I feel like you're my daughter and Dave is a son-in-law.
Thank you for saying that. I feel like you're my own father, too. It may have been hard to keep this marriage if it weren't for you. Thank you for always being on my side and hearing me out. See you next week.
Oh, I can't wait. Hey, Catherine.
Hi, Arthur.
Did you tell Angela to come home a day early and take care of house chores and my birthday celebration?
She has such a big mouth. I can't believe she snitched on me. She's so fast on something like this when she's so slow with everything else. What's wrong with a mother-in-law having her daughter-in-law clean her house? She's part of the family now. Family is supposed to help each other. She's being so petty about it.
What do you mean petty? And you're not helping each other. She's the only one helping you. You know what? Cancel your trips and stay for my birthday if you're gonna harass her with my birthday celebration.
Absolutely not. I paid a great deal of money for it. Not to mention it's a non-refundable trip.
Then stop giving her a hard time. You're pushing your responsibility to her. Why are you being such a mean person? She deserves your respect and she's someone's beloved daughter. Just leave her alone.
It was even worse when I was in her shoes. Every daughter-in-law in the world bears as much as she does.
What are you talking about? My mother was deceased even before we were married, so you were never in her shoes. You never had to go through what she's going through.
I meant my friends. They suffered even worse than her. She can't even call it suffering compared to what they had to put up with.
Oh, nonsense. I'm telling you to cancel your trip and stay if you're gonna bother her with my birthday celebration and house chores. If you want to go to the trip, apologize to her right now and tell her you were kidding. Got it?
Jeez, why do you love her so much? I just don't understand. Fine, I'm calling her right now.
Hello, Catherine. I'm so sorry that I missed your call. I was doing the dishes. Please give me a call when you're available.
What the heck? What's all this fuss about? Why did you call me 20 times?
Why is it so hard to reach you?
Hey, I'm on a trip right now. Do you expect me to answer every call when I'm busy playing golf and having fun with my friends? I didn't have to keep my phone close because I already knew you'd be the only one calling me to yammer about responsibilities I told you to complete. I was so close to making it to 18 holes, but you interrupted. You're never helping, are you? How did Arthur's birthday celebration go, by the way? Did he like your food?
That's not the problem right now.
You didn't make anything for him. You know he loves you so much, you should at least have the decency to pay it back.
Listen to me. We came to your house for his birthday this morning, but then we found him collapsed on the bathroom floor. It's unsure for how long he'd been there. We took him to the hospital right away and he's still in surgery.
Wait, what? What surgery?
The doctor said he suffered a cerebral hemorrhage. It may be hard to expect a good outcome because he may have been down for a while since no one was at home. I'm so scared, Catherine. Can you come now? I'm at the hospital alone now that Dave had to go back to work and he took the kids with him. He said he won't be able to be back for at least a day or two because of his special project that he's working with other departments.
Do you have any idea how far Napa Valley is? It would take hours to get there. And even if I get there, I can't do anything for him. I won't be needed. So don't be a drama queen and be calm. His surgery will be successful if he's destined to survive. But if it's unsuccessful, maybe it's his time to go. There's nothing I can do about that.
How can you say that? You're so cruel.
I'm only stating the facts. I would go if I could help him to survive, but I don't think that's possible. I'm going back to playing golf with my friends. text me when the surgery is over. I'll read it later when I'm done with everything.
Catherine, the surgery is over. The doctor said he was able to survive, but he'll be disabled most likely. His body is paralyzed on his left side. He might get better with aggressive physical therapy, but that can be highly unlikely. He's in the recovery room right now and hasn't woken up yet.
Is that so? Ask the doctors for information on nursing homes. The hospital should be affiliated with the homes. I heard Rose Ridge in Palm Springs specializes in paralysis.
I'm sorry. Arthur would want to stay with you at his home.
Are you saying I have to take care of my paralyzed husband who needs around-the-clock care when I'm almost 60? I don't have the strength or energy for it. Just put him in the home.
Even so, isn't Palm Springs too far from your house? It'll take about 2 hours just to get there. It would be better if it's closer than 2 hours for you to visit him often.
I won't be able to visit him often either, so I don't mind if it's 2 hours or even further than that.
How can you say that? He is more than willing to do physical therapy, and the doctor said aggressive physical therapy will get him better.
You go ahead and take care of him. If you can't, stop talking and start looking for a home. Nurses and medical professionals will be there and help him 24/7 with everything with better knowledge than us. What's so wrong about putting him in a home? It will be better for him, too. He deserves the best care there is.
Catherine, is that what you really want to do to Arthur?
I'm telling you, I can't do it. So unless you're gonna do it, get him a home.
Where are my black suits?
Is that what you want to ask me? As the first thing in 15 days?
Why are you upset again? I need to go to a funeral, so I need the black suit right now. Just tell me where it is.
It should be in the left in the closet.
Found it. Ugh, it is all wrinkled. Iron it before you put it in the closet next time, okay? How's Dad, by the way?
He's doing physical therapy 3 times a week and trying to do stuff by himself at home too. He has a strong will for a full recovery. I'm hopeful he'll make a full recovery pretty soon. Why didn't you visit him this weekend? He misses you and the kids.
No, I don't want to drive that far. When are you coming back home? The kids are bugging me so much by asking me every single day when Mommy will be back. There are tons of laundry and dishes too. Dishes haven't been done for so long. Now there are flies in the sink.
You're the father. You should know how to take care of them. Tell them Mommy's helping their grandpa to get better. You can do the laundry and dishes by yourself. Why did you let it sit there so long until there are flies? I'm taking care of your father all day and night. Aren't laundry and dishes the least you can do for me?
They are your responsibility. I don't do them. I am already so tired of taking care of the kids by myself.
So you're telling me to come home only because you need me to take care of the kids and dishes and laundry. That's very unkind of you. I'm so disappointed in you.
All I'm saying is those are for homemakers like you, not for someone with actual jobs like me.
Are you saying I have to be the one to do every house chore because I don't make money?
I'm not trying to argue with you. I'll ask Mom to take care of Dad this weekend so you can come home. You should come home at least every other week to take care of stuff. I can't take it anymore.
Fine. You don't even care if I'm exhausted or whatever.
Hi, Patrick. Where should we meet tonight? Maybe the place where we met last time. Are you ready for a sexy, wild night tonight?
Hi, Catherine. It's Angela, not Patrick. I think you've texted the wrong person. Are you expecting a sexy, wild night tonight?
That was just a joke. My phone autocorrected your name to Patrick for some reason. Don't mention this to anyone. Got it?
Which part? The part where you're meeting a guy named Patrick tonight, or the part where you're expecting a sexy, wild night with Patrick?
Are you making fun of me? If you say one peep to anyone, you'll wish you were never born. Wow, Patrick, it was fantastic earlier. I didn't know you were this good. It might sound silly, but I think I'm falling in love with you. It's been a long time since I felt this amazing. My husband's been paralyzed for some time now, and we didn't do it for a long time, even before his paralysis happened. It feels like I'm back to my 20s again, thanks to you, my love.
Catherine, who are you trying to text again?
Oh my goodness, I sent it wrong again. Pretend it never happened. How's Arthur? Is he doing good?
Right. He said he's going to bed just a minute ago. Are you not with him at home?
I had something to take care of, so I've been out for a while.
He was by himself today? I'm going back tomorrow because you said you'd be with him today. You know he needs your help. How can you leave him alone at home and go out by yourself? Have you been with that guy Patrick again?
Who do you think you are? Why do you care who I was with or what I did?
Arthur needs someone's help. That's why I'm there all the time. You couldn't even be there for a day?
Stop making a big deal out of it. I'm not just an old lady who's married to a paralyzed old guy. I'm a woman. I have needs, and my paralyzed husband can't fulfill my needs. I'm just relieving my stress, and you should pretend nothing happened. I'm sure you don't want to cause more stress to a paralyzed man who is already stressed enough, do you? Don't you dare bring it up with him. When you come home tomorrow, take all the blankets and comforters from the closet and wash them thoroughly. Don't just put them in the washer. Wash them by yourself with your own hands and feet. I'm gonna check it later.
I'm sorry, all of them?
Is there any problem?
I think there are at least 7 of them. How can I wash them myself when Arthur needs around-the-clock care?
You're exaggerating. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Remember, I'm your mother-in-law. All you need to do is do whatever I tell you to do. The blankets and comforters smell horrible every time I open the closet. Get a lavender scent softener and make sure to use that sufficiently so the horrible smell will go away. Got it?
Oh, well. Dave, we need to talk.
What?
I think your mom is up to something.
What about her? Did she do something to you again?
I think she's cheating on your dad.
What the hell are you talking about? Are you insane?
I mean it. Please take a look at this. She keeps sending me texts like this. I think she saved him as my name in her phone and got confused if it's actually me or that guy. Should we tell Arthur about this?
Don't be crazy. What if he collapses again? He's not 100% recovered yet. Just try to understand her. She may be exhausted and stressed from taking care of him. She's just having a little fun.
What are you talking about? It's me who's taking care of your dad all the time. Are you saying I'm allowed to have an affair because I may be stressed with taking care of your dad?
Yo, cut the crap. That's not what I meant. Besides, you're here with me for the past few days, so Mom has been there with Dad.
I come home only for a few days in a month, and she's not with him right now either. She's out with that guy. Poor Arthur.
Stop it. Don't make it worse by bringing it up to Dad. Just shut up and take good care of him. That's your only responsibility, not rattling on her.
You don't feel bad for your dad? He doesn't deserve this.
What if they get a divorce at their age because of this affair? That's even worse for them.
He still has a right to know what's going on. Wouldn't you want to know if it were you?
Not right now, though. We don't want to cause him more trouble. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. I'll talk to my mom first. Hopefully she'll understand what we're concerned about.
Well, okay. That might be better. Anyway, I need a ride later today. I'm taking the train this time, so drop me off at Union Station by 4 p.m.
I can't. Call an Uber or something.
You can't even give me a ride when I need one to go to your dad's house to take care of him?
I said I'm busy.
Hi, Arthur. Did you have lunch? How was it?
Of course, Catherine fed me. It was nice.
Oh, did she?
Why are you talking to me when you're back home? You should be having fun with the kids or hanging out with your friends or something. You don't need to check up on me every time. I'm sorry for making you to do this.
You didn't make me do anything. I wanted to help you. I was just worried about you.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm fine without you for a day or two.
I'll be there later today, so wait for me. It must be hard for you to type the text with only one of your hands.
It's getting better. It takes some time, but I'm practicing.
That's right. You'll get better soon. Is there anything you're craving? I'll bring it on my way.
Nah, I had a delicious lunch.
Or any place you want to visit? I'll take you out tomorrow.
Not at all. I'm happy where I am right now. I don't want to burden you with me. I am so sorry for all of this. I didn't mean to have you to take care of me and leaving your life behind.
Why are you saying that? I love you and respect you, and this is how I'm showing my love and respect. Don't worry about me. You should be the one who's going through a hard time.
Thank you for everything, Angela.
I'm happy to help you. By the way, is Catherine doing okay?
I think so. Is there something wrong with her?
Don't say that. Don't worry about anything else. Just focus on you getting better. Your grandchildren are waiting for their grandfather to get better so they can hold your hand and go to the park with you.
You're so thoughtful. You have such a kind heart. Thank you so much, honey. I won't forget about it even after I'm dead. Sure thing. I'm looking forward to doing that.
Oh my goodness. What's all this?
I have a million more pictures of you and him. Do you want to see them?
What are you trying to do?
I really didn't want to do this, but I did it for Arthur. I don't want him to see it, though.
Were you following me? How dare you?
I had a private investigator follow you for 3 days, and wow, I'm impressed how you spent so much time with that guy. And he turned out to be Arthur's best friend? How could you do that to Arthur?
Why do you care who I hang out with or what I do with him?
I'm telling you, don't make a scene and stop it right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do if you don't.
You crazy psycho! Are you threatening me? Hey, you psycho, you ratted on me, didn't you? Arthur knows everything.
What do you even mean? Oh, the affair.
Does Dave know about this too? Why the hell did you have to tell my son about it?
I guess he didn't. He does now, though. He didn't talk to you, but I told you to stop immediately. But you rather met him even more often. You're not even human. How can you cheat on your unwell husband with his best friend?
Shut up! Are you after his money, hoping he'll reward you for doing this to me? Don't be silly. It will never be yours. I'm not going to divorce him easily.
He is the one to divorce you, not the other way around. Honestly, I've been having a hard time to decide if I should show him your pictures or not. I didn't want to cause him more trouble on top of what he's going through already. But I thought that was so unfair to him. He can't be fooled by you anymore. I had to do it for him.
I'm not gonna just sit here and watch you do that. You have no idea what I went through. He made a big scene by throwing things at me. I didn't expect him to have that much strength.
He did his physical therapy, remember? He's recovered a lot. Not that you've noticed or cared, though.
I'll make you pay for this. You will regret what you started.
Go ahead, you skink.
Did you just call me a skank?
I was being generous to you and put up with all your crap telling me to do impossible things for you, but I'm not gonna take it from now on. You're not my mother-in-law anymore, so I don't need to listen to you.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You think this is the end of us, so it's okay to call me a skank. But hey, don't forget I'm Dave's mother. You'll have to see me eventually, even if I'm divorced from Arthur.
I don't give a damn about it. Don't you dare call me or Arthur again. I warned you.
What was that again?
Oh, by the way, I'm letting you know something out of generosity one last time. Arthur said he's going to sue you for taking his insurance proceeds when he became paralyzed. That money doesn't belong to you. You weren't designated as his beneficiary in the first place. So keep that in mind and get a lawyer. Have money ready or do whatever you need to do. It was very unpleasant meeting you. I don't want to see your face anymore, and let's not run into each other ever again. Because Catherine kept refusing to get a divorce from Arthur, he proceeded with a divorce lawsuit with the evidence that I'd collected by hiring a private investigator. Of course, he won the lawsuit and was able to divorce her without alimony. He also won the litigation for the refund of his insurance proceeds because it was accepted that she never took care of him after he was paralyzed and only took the money to spend it for her own entertainment purposes. She didn't spend a penny for Arthur's recovery. My mother-in-law, that skank, was divorced with nothing. My stupid husband was being empathetic towards his mom and got mad at the fact that she's left with nothing. Who cares? She got what she deserved. It's hard to understand how he empathizes with his cheating mother instead of his unwell father. He had been watching how I was being mistreated by his mom, but refused to stand up for me all this time. And I guess that's what he's doing for his dad, too. Arthur is recovering very well, and I feel really great about that. I wish he'll be back on his feet soon, and I'll be there for him when he is. I'm willing to do anything and everything for him. He stood up for me instead of my stupid husband, and I'll stand up for him too. I'm looking forward to seeing him being happy again. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe for more videos.